Oh, there's another level. See, when the dude was like, oh, they say there's a circle of water here, I thought it was on that floor. I hear a waterfall. Watch it up. Alright, cool. Yeah, get them, and you hit that one. I have so much MP to bang. I probably should have banged with Slime Lob, but it's fine. His attack does just as well, if not better, on a single target. Stop full healing, you coward. Better not use your full heal so often. I don't know where I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I hope I am. Hopefully I'm not going back to the entrance. That would suck. If we were going back to the entrance though, we'd find the dude again, so we shouldn't be. Okay, everyone aim at the Cure Slime, these little just full heal. Alright, well. Wow, it all feels so mystical and strange. I never knew there were caves like this about. But the spray from all that water could have us looking like drowned rats if we aren't careful. Look out, eh, Lazarus? Okay. This is so nice. This looks so pretty. Probably leads to the chest. Maybe this leads to the chest. Oh, you thought I wouldn't see this game? You thought I wouldn't see this? Circle of water glows blue with holy water. Easy. I'm a gamer. The best gamer there ever was. Now you'll be able to marry Nara. Lazarus? No, never mind, it doesn't matter. If you marry Nara, you'll be able to get the Zenithian shield after all. That'll bring you another step closer to what you've always been searching for. Come on, let's go. Using Nara as a means to an end? That's cold. Marrying her just for the shield? That is cold, man. I could never. Well, I'm curious to see where this takes me. Since that was the circle of water. Oh, it's a chest. Okay, cool. I got an elfin elixir. Definitely worth our while. Can I do another fight? Get more fighting going? Enemies are defeated. 248. Alright, cool. Let's evac on out of here. Now we go back to Muscaferato and talk to Mr. Bruscaletti. Man, that's kind of fun to say. Mr. Bruscaletti. Bruscaletti. I enjoy saying that. Yeah, I do look real beat. It's because I was in a dungeon. Granted, it wasn't very hard. What an awesome morning it is. Yeah, you're telling me. Welcome to the Briscoe residence. Where you at? Are you here? Oh. Ah, there you are, Lazaro. You say you managed to obtain the Circle of Water. Splendissimo! That makes you the maestro, then. That, it would seem, you, Lazaro, are the worthy of my bambina Nera. As promised, I grant you her hand in marriage. To be honest, I couldn't resist getting the preparations underway already. I'm a soft old romantic at heart, you know. Ha ha ha. Ah, yes, I must have that Circle of Water off you for now. The priest will give bolt rings back to you during the ceremony, of course. Nera, I trust you have no objection to Lazaro. He's a fine gentleman, after all. Well, no, Papa, but what about that young lady? Huh, me? Oh no, I'm just an old childhood friend, is all. My name's Bianca. Anyway, it's been lovely meeting you all, but I think I'll just be heading off No, wait. Do you have feelings for Lazaro, Bianca? And Lazaro, do you have feelings for Bianca? It wouldn't be right for us to get married if you do. You'd only live to regret it. No, Nera, really, it ain't like that. Nera, calm yourself. Tonight, Lazaro will take some time to think carefully about his choice. Nera or Bianca. That's the decision. Now, how shall we do this? Yes, I will arrange for you to stay in Mastro Ferrato tonight. I own it, so it won't be a problem. Bianca, you'll take my villa. You understand? I do. Think about it carefully then. This isn't a decision you should make lightly. Alright, chat. It's the big decision. I suddenly wake up. This is the big decision. Who are we gonna marry? So in Dragon Quest V, you normally, in the original, you get two options. You get to choose between Nera or Bianca. But they added Deborah as a DS pick. In the DS version, you get to choose Deborah. I'm not going to choose Deborah because, first of all, I want to choose Nera or Bianca. Deborah has cool hair, but that's about it. Second of all, we barely seen Deborah in this game, so why should I choose her? It's a nice option to have, and it gives Dragon Quest V some replay value, but I am not going to choose Deborah, like, at all. Like, I don't care for her because the game hasn't really made me care for her. So, let me see here. We'll have to speak with 3 different people to advance. Oh, wait, no, this isn't it yet. Okay, no, this isn't the choice. Never mind. The choice is the next day. We have to go to Mr. Briscoletti, then Bianca, then the inn. I thought this was the choice. This is not the choice. But still, the choice is coming. We're making our choice today. I was not expecting to get to the wife pick today. I thought it was going to be next stream. I talked to Nera. There's no one in the party to talk to at the moment. Seems to be sleeping sound. She's still sleeping. You impressed me, Lazaro, managing to get both the Circle of Fire and Water. I like you, even if you decide not to marry my daughter. I'll still arrange your wedding for you, I insist. No expense will be spared. I've already written the invitations to your friends. Prince Harry and Lady Maria of Coburg, wasn't it? So that's settled. Now I must get some sleep too. What a guy, that Briscoletti. Still arranging our wedding even if we don't pick our daughter. Or his daughter. Where's Bianca at? Oh, hey, Deborah. Who do you think you are? Is there a sign on the door saying Scruff Bags Welcome? Ah, you heard I was the older sister out of Nera and I, did you? So, whatever. If you think that means I'm looking to get married first, you can think again. You're a choice in this version, so... think that all you want. Alright, so Bianca's at the villa. We're gonna have a pretty long. We're gonna have a long chat about the wives when we get to the choice, which is really soon. Oh, it's you, Lazarus. Things have gone a bit squiffy, ain't they? But don't worry, anyone can see you be crazy not to marry Nera. I'll be fine. It's not like I haven't been on my own up till now, is it? Hey, you better get some sleep. You must be tired. I'm gonna stay here a while longer and enjoy the evening breeze. I just can't sleep myself. Yeah, I feel that, sister. And now we go back and rest, I think. The following morning, Lazaro was summoned to the Briscoletti mansion. Good morning, Lazaro. Everyone's fit to burst, you know. Come along this way. Where's Teresa as an option? Let Lazaro marry Teresa. So, Lazaro, have you given careful consideration to which girl you'd like to marry? I have. Actually, have not. I'm lying. I can see it's been a very difficult decision for you, but it'd be greedy to marry both. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I would never. I'm not that kind of man. So the time has come for you to make your choice, Lazaro. You will now propose to your bride-to-be, my daughter Nera, or your childhood friend Bianca. Wait. Ah, there's Deborah. You got the clock ticking in the background. You're Lazaro, aren't you? I talked to you last night. Yes, quite the mystery boy. Nobody seems to know anything about you at all. Well, I never imagined anyone would actually manage to retrieve the Circle of Fire and Water. Very impressive. I suppose that means I'll have to let you marry me. Man, Deborah is really just like, oh, you're mystery and possibly dangerous. I'm interested. What on earth is all this baloney? Deborah, you're hardly a suitable match for him. Ah, poor Papa, you're really not in touch with the way young men think anymore, are you? What young men are you talking to? Why don't we see what Lazaro has to say about it? Well, hurry up and pick me. I have no intention of marrying a dim-witted layabout. I must apologize for this sudden little fiasco. Take your time, compose yourself, and let your heart decide. Will you marry my Nera or young Bianca? Okay. Okay. Let's chat, right? So, I'm not gonna marry Deborah. Deborah is literally only in this section. She comes, and she's literally like, oh, I found you interesting because you found the rings. So, I don't want to marry Deborah. I'm not really, I don't like her. I don't like her. Maybe if I marry her, I never married Deborah because I only played the game once and I married Nera. Maybe if I marry her, maybe she's a good character, but the game has done nothing to make me care about Deborah, so character-wise, I wouldn't marry Deborah. Gameplay-wise, she's supposed to be the physical wife, and a lot of people say she's the best wife gameplay-wise. Apparently, she's like the physical powerhouse, and she's a good wife gameplay-wise. So, that's another reason you can marry her. The thing is, when you're picking a wife in Dragon Quest V, there are a couple of factors you can consider. The hair color of your children, which is what I like to consider. I like to pick the hair color of my children. You can also just think about who you're going to have long term, who you want to see more of in the game, and who you like more, obviously. Or there's Bianca. Bianca is definitely the canon pick. So we talked about Deborah, right? We're not going to marry Deborah. We talked about her. So Nera and Bianca, right? I feel like this is like kind of an unfair pick. Like, there's really no reason to pick Nera over Bianca in the game. The game makes a big deal about this choice of who you're going to marry, but they don't do a good job at building up Nera. Here's what they should have done. What they should have done was they should have spent, like, all the time, like, the time with Harry and, like, all that time with the monsters. They should have used that to build up Nera. They should have rewrote the story to maybe have Nera in that section. Like, you could have had the childhood bit with Bianca. Then after you grow up, a little bit after you become a slave, you could have met up with Nera again. You could have had her as a party member, test her out in the game, and then maybe, like, I don't know, maybe go to Mastro Ferrado and lose her for a bit, get the Circle of Fire, and you still could have had the Bianca bit. They should have used the first part of this 10 years later arc to build up Nera. Because the thing is, the game heavily favors Bianca in terms of the story and in terms of, like, who the hero should marry. there's no reason you should marry Nera. Like, we saw her twice. We saw her on the boat. We saw her on the boat in the beginning of the game, and we see her now. And there's really no reason to marry Nera. Again, if you want your kids to have blue hair, that's the only reason I see to marry Nera. Bianca's our childhood friend. She very clearly has feelings for the hero, and she was starting to, like, think about it, and, like, oh, she reacted to, like, you getting married, like, about to get married to Nera during the waterfall cave and everything, so... The thing is, Dragon Quest V is really cool for this whole marriage thing, and, like, you get to see the hero grow, but it doesn't do a great job at building up these wives. Again, Deborah's a new option, so she gets a bit of a pass. She's a new option for the DS version. She wasn't in the original. Like, she might have been in the original, but she wasn't an option in the original. But Nera and Bianca, the thing is, it's unfortunate because, like, they don't really do anything with Nera to make you like, oh, this is why you should marry Nera. They don't make this choice hard at all. The only thing, like, the thing is, I guess you can just marry different wives for curiosity's sake, or for hair color for the kids, because I guess not everyone knows you get married and have kids, but you can kind of assume that's where the game's going, because Dragon Quest V is about life and growing up, and your hero is growing older as the game goes on. But the thing is, like, this choice fails at being impactful. It fails at being impactful because, you know, they don't do anything with Nera, unfortunately. So, that's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Now, here's the thing. I kind of want to marry Nera again, because I like the blue hair on the kids. I like Nera and Bianca in the Heroes games. I married Nera already, but I don't know. I feel like we should do Bianca just to be different, and because it's the canon pick. I don't know. I really don't know. I kind of want to do Bianca, but I kind of want to do Nera. I really don't know. Do I dare end the stream here and think it over? I can do that. Because I really, really don't know what I want to do. Maybe I end Dragon Quest V here, and then I think it over for Monday or Tuesday, and then that's who we marry? Yeah, I don't know, because I think that might be what I do, honestly. I'm gonna outro a video and I'll think about it, but yeah, so next time on Dragon Quest V, we're gonna pick our wife. This is honestly it's kind of a funny stopping point. It's a pretty good, like, because I don't know who I'm marrying, it's a pretty good stopping point. It's also kind of funny to stop here. To be like, oh, lead the people into suspense. Who will Nova marry? So I'll think about it. Mostly because I don't know who I'm marrying, but it's a pretty funny point to stop. But when we come back next time, we're gonna pick a wife. I will decide my wife. We're gonna pick that wife, and we're gonna move on with the game. So, yeah, that'll be it. I'll catch you all later for more Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. This has been Nova, signing off. Peace.